Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
With the election of President Trump, we've learned a lot about the so-called deep state, a group of career bureaucrats who carry out their own agenda rather than that of the people who elected the president. And even though the voters spoke loud and clear that they are no longer happy with the status quo, the deep state is refusing to cede power. There's been numerous damaging leaks about the president that have come from the deep state throughout his first year in office, and there's bound to be many more. However, when it's not busy undermining the people's choice for the leader of the free world, the deep state is busy covering up its criminal activities, as the Daily Caller reported. By now you're familiar with the names Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, two FBI officials who appear to be responsible for the attempted derailment of President Trump's campaign. Their anti-American activities were discovered in a series of text messages between the pair in which they discussed an insurance policy in case Trump won the election, sort of like life insurance. Strzok was quoted as saying, "Well, now that we've seen at least some damning texts between these two cretins, the deep state has made its move to ensure that the public will never learn of the actual illegal activities between Page and Strzok." How? By mysteriously failing to preserve 5.5 months of communications between Strzok and Page, communications that are required to be preserved under the Federal Records Act because they were made on government phones. From the Daily Caller. The FBI failed to preserve 5 months' worth of text messages exchanged between Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, the two FBI employees who made pro-Clinton and anti-Trump comments while working on the Clinton email and the Russia collusion investigations. The disclosure was made Friday in a letter sent by the Justice Department to the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee. SGOC cited the failure to misconfiguration issues related to rollouts, provisioning, and software upgrades that conflicted with the FBI's collection capabilities. The result was that data that should have been automatically collected and retained for long-term storage and retrieval was not collected, Boyd wrote. Convenient timing to lose their communications, wouldn't you say, right before the primary season, when WikiLeaks revealed that Team Hillary actually wanted Trump to be the Republican nominee because they believed he'd be the easiest to beat. Team Hillary's horrible miscalculations aside, the sudden disappearance of the texts between Strzok and Page begged the question of whether or not they worked with the Hillary campaign to assist in getting Trump the Republican nominee, so, as they believed, she would go on to an easy victory and become the next president. Thank God that didn't happen. Regardless, the missing communications should raise suspicions for anyone who's been watching what's going on. Now let's just see if anyone in Congress does anything about it.